What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Shrek, and today I'm gonna bring you guys a day in the life of a diesel mechanic. So, a little water hydration. Pretty hot out here. We're in SoCal. So, the issue is, and I searched for this online. I searched for it on like the forums, on YouTube, everything. On other people having this issue. Hopefully it would have helped me fix mine faster. So I didn't find anything concrete. Nope, I figured it out though. All right, so I'm gonna turn it on so you guys can see it cycles and everything like it should. I'll probably fast forward through this, but I want you guys to see that the primary air builds, but the secondary doesn't. It only builds up to, like, I believe it's 60 or 70 psi, but let me keep showing you guys. As you guys can see, this time it built more. I don't know if it's because of the little bypass I did or anything. I kind of plugged it so I can show you guys how I fixed it. But before it was only building like 60, 70. We already threw it on the road. It's been good. But as you guys can see, the secondary isn't building as much air as the primary. To fix that issue, I will explain what we did and all the troubleshooting we did and how we finally figured it out. So let me just purge all the air out of it by hitting my brakes. All right. Let's go back here. So let me purge it from the back too. Alright, we went ahead and drained the tanks. I will explain to you guys what we did. So, on this Cascadia, we have two tanks. Behind those two tanks, there's a bunch of fittings and airlines. On those fittings, there's like 90 degrees and I believe like 45 degree fittings. Some of them are check valves, which are one-way valves. We went ahead and replaced those, thinking that would have been it. Nothing. So remember, the primary builds good, the secondary doesn't. So what we figured out by asking one of our advisors that's really good with air, he told us that inside the tanks, they usually have like galleys in it. What I did, I took all the fittings off, all of them. I figured out that it's split in half. So the front half is our primary, the back half is our secondary. It has a check valve inside of it, right at the middle, that splits the tanks out. That check valve, once the primary builds up to, I believe it's like 100, they say, that secondary starts building up too as well. So ours is stuck. It's because drivers, mechanics, no one drains the tanks, so it builds up a lot of moisture. So that creates sludge and everything, and it clogs up that valve. All right, so for reference, I took some pictures. This is the primary side. The valve is in the center and it's really clogged up. And this is the secondary side where the air goes through that one-way valve. So what I went ahead and did was I used the 90 degree fitting with a, what is this, 1/2 inch? Yep, 1/2 inch airline. Going from the primary, it has a bunch of plugs on that side. Let me see if I can get it so you guys can see all the plugs. Might be upside down, but you guys get the idea. I tapped into it, put a 90 degree fitting, 1/2 inch airline, and on this side I went ahead and put a check valve. That's a check valve. That check valve is a one-way valve. So in essence, what I made was a bypass for the center valve. So now the air comes out of there and goes directly to the secondary, bypassing that middle one. And since I put a check valve, which is a one-way valve, the air won't go back out. So that has been working for us. Let me go ahead and put it back up because I had to plug it to show you guys. Let me put it back to how it was, and then I'll be right back with you guys. All right, guys, let's go back in the truck and show you guys. And for us, that's what works. So let's see if it still works. All right. As you can see, our gauges cycle perfectly. So we still have air in the primary. Take it all out. So another thing that I was reading on the forums and seeing on YouTube videos is people were saying that it would be the air dryer. We bypassed the air dryer and it was still doing the same. So that's how we came to the conclusion that it wasn't the air dryer. If you guys want me to show you guys how to bypass an air dryer, leave it in the comments and I will show you guys. But let me show you the gauges right now and see how it works. All right, as you can see, I sped it up a little bit, but as you can see, both primary and secondary are building evenly, which is usually how it's supposed to be. But with ours, the valve in the center of the tank splitting the primary and secondary was clogged, so it wasn't building right on the secondary. Let's continue to see until it purges, see if it purges at the same PSI. And there it is, guys. It built pressure together perfectly fine. It purged at the same. We have air going to it. So if that's your issue where your secondary isn't building air alongside with the primary, you should possibly look into tapping the primary side of your tank, running a line to the secondary with the check valve so the air doesn't go back out, and hopefully that fixes your problem. I haven't found my niche here on YouTube yet. I am a diesel mechanic every day. I work on big rigs. I have a few of them. I'm working on that one over there right now doing an oil change. We have a few of them in here. So let me know if this is a better type of video that I should be making, more like a day in the life of vlog. I love cars. That's why I do a lot of motorsport stuff, off-roading, all that. I will start taking my little Frontier off-roading, test out the capabilities 4x4. But let me know what you guys think. If I should keep making more of these videos, anything you guys want me to show on them. I know this isn't the regular type of video I had been doing lately, but I'm just trying to see what I can do. Let me know, comment, share, like, subscribe. If you know anyone that is going through these problems with their Cascadia, or it works on Kenworths, it works on Peterbilts, all of them, it's same thing. The air tanks are split in half. They have a valve in between them. So share it with your friends if any of them run into this problem. Let me know what else I should post. Currently doing an oil change on that big rig. Hey, you guys might want to see some oil changes. Let me know. Comment down below. Please like, share this video, and subscribe. I will see you guys soon. Thank you guys for watching. Peace. Oh, and by the way, before anyone says anything, you have to zip tie your line. So I'll put a few zip ties. Let me put them and I'll show you guys right now. There it is. A few zip ties. Just along the way. Just so it doesn't rub against anything. Doesn't get tangled with anything. And that should fix your issues.